what we were doing, because when I got this car, I probably explained this like 6 times in every other video I've made, but I'm pretty proud of this. Not really, I just whatever. I got this thing and motherfucker didn't run like at all. I mean, it wouldn't even fire off of ether, which everything runs off ether, but this one didn't. Surprise, right? So, fucking around. I finally decided to pull the top of the carburetor off. So I pull the top of the carburetor off. The inside's like totally fucked. So rebuilt the carburetor without a gasket kit. Pulled everything apart without breaking it.
Wow.
That's a first. I'm going to pull in the China shop. I'm not very gentle with things. You'll probably see that in later videos when I try and rebuild a head and just completely fuck it with a sledgehammer. But I didn't know what the condition of the fuel pump or the fuel tank was in. So with these things, it's super easy. It's just a mechanical push rod pump. The fuel pump's sitting over there. I showed you the other night. All right, follow me. I'll explain how this mechanical pump works. Basically, it's like a 350 Chevy or any old American car, straight 6, V8, whatever the fuck. Just a mechanical pump. I think. Oh hell, it's been so long since I had a 350 apart. I think the Chevy fuel pumps either run off of the crank or the cam. I'm trying to remember. I used to have a Chevy block line here, but I scrapped it. Either way, it doesn't matter. But anyways, so these work they work off the head, obviously. Another 2002 I have. This is the fuel pump right here. Works the same way, or works the same. It's a push rod fuel pump, basically is what it is. This is your bushing here, your fuel pump spacer, bushing, whatever the fuck. And basically all it does is a little diaphragm in there. Creates like a vacuum and sucks fuel. Sucks fuel up through here. This is your feed line. Sucks fuel through here, down through here, over here, into your carburetor, okay? And basically how it works is there's a lobe. The lobe on this cam, I got the shittiest head for this. That one you can turn free. Here, show them this one. So basically, if you get in there, Austin, you can see the lobe on the cam. So basically, this here's a lobe of the lobe on the cam for the fuel pump. Okay, see how it's not like a cam lobe for your valves? This is just like a lobe. This is just a, oh fuck. Okay, good. This is just a lobe. It's real gentle. It's not hard. It's not a hard angle, you know. Basically, that spins. You know, I mean, obviously, it's spinning a lot faster than a motor. It's spinning, you know, whether it be 500 RPMs or 8,000 RPMs. Basically, all it does is it pushes this push rod in and out, and it pulls fuel from the tank into your carburetor. Fuel pumps go bad, like Chevy fuel pumps or Ford fuel pumps or Dodge fuel pumps or, you know, any old fucking vehicle that uses mechanical fuel pumps. You start losing fuel pressure and you'll start to break up. Either it won't run at all or it'll start to break up at higher RPM because it's not getting the fuel through it. It's got enough fuel in it. We'll check it again just to be sure.
Check it again!
Yeah, good enough for me. That's up there on the cheek. So now we got the fun thing to do, and that's to move all the shit out of the way outside so we can back this biatch out. Mom, it's out of the driveway!
Oh, I'm twerking on the railroad.
Yeah, you can just throw them over here. They'll be alright.
Hammer, were you looking for something?
Yeah, dude, I found that in the fucking back of the gray truck, or the brown truck. Perfect. Just throw it off the side, fuck it. Okay, that's fine. Don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, I thought it was blasted.
Woo! Eric, park the car!
You good? It's stopping. those big buckboats from way back in the day? They still.
Fuck this car, dude. Fuck this car, fuck this car, fuck this car. Alright, I'm fucking done with this for tonight. So, since the BMW 2002 has me ridiculously mad because it still isn't picking up fuel, even though I just had it picking up fuel, but now it's not picking up any fuel from the tank, and so it won't run right, and the fuel filter is just empty. So I gotta figure out what's wrong. It's gotta be sucking air somewhere. Either that or my carburetor. See how that makes sense. Carburetor won't be messed up. Either fuel pump's messed up, which I had it working, or my biggest thing is I think the pickup in the tank is messed up. So what I might do is pipe the fuel line right into the fuel tank, and then that way it's constantly in fuel, and there's no way it's not gonna not gonna pick up fuel if that's the problem. But and the fact that it's Gilbertistan and it's like -3 degrees right now, I don't really feel like doing that in the driveway because, as you can see, I have a bunch of crap everywhere, so we're not going to do that. But I found this fuel pump in the car that was supposed to be in there, which leads me to believe that this was a problem before. And I just hooked a battery charger up to it, trying to get it to turn, and it turned a little bit. I could hear it moving, but it's not moving completely. So we're going to do something not really productive, but kind of productive, but not really. But we're going to do something for your entertainment, and that would be pull this fuel pump apart. So, it was made in 6/94. This is older than I am. This is exactly 1 year older than me, because I was born in 6/95. That means I'm going to be 23 soon. And I still drive a piece of crap Geo. I feel proud of myself. Oh wait, I can't get to my voice because there's a door in the way. Alright, so what we have here is the Tractor Supply Special. I'm going to tell everyone as a big word of advice, and my wife absolutely despises me for it, but I take random trips to Tractor Supply for absolutely no reason. The only, well, actually just kidding, one reason would be to go there when they put stuff on clearance, because their clearance section is killer. I bought this whole set. It's Allen drivers and Torx drivers. I paid $2 for this. It was originally like $30. So that was the day we went there and spent like $20. I came with like a shopping cart full of stuff. So this thing has Torx bits, which if anyone knows, they suck. And anyone who says they don't suck, you're high. I don't know who invented them. I don't know who even started using them, to be honest with you. The big great innovator of Torx bits. Look at that.
I bet the Nazis started it.
Probably. Alright, so we're going to pull the top of it off first. You know what's funny is this is the fuel pump you can buy in Rock Auto.
Really?
Under the 2002 section. Which is weird. Okay, so I have that off. And this doesn't really want to come off, so I'm going to tighten this up until we crack the housing on it. Perfect. And, well, I have hammers, but that's boring, so I have this crusty old adjustable wrench that I found in an F350 that I parted out, so we're going to use that as a hammer.
Oh, look at that.
What the hell? Oh. Interesting. Huh. This is not the fuel pump I was expecting. See, there we go. Look at that. So we got that. Here's the bowl, I guess. Just kidding, that holds all the electrical things. I don't know how this motherfucker works. I don't know how this thing goes together. Interesting. That doesn't look very good, though. It's like a set of points on an old distributor. Alright, let's pull that nut off. So I don't know if this is supposed to pop up or not.
But we're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it pop up. Gasket. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we got those torque screws out, and we're gonna pop this lid off here. I guess that one wasn't all the way out. Neither was that one. That's what I was looking for. Ooh, crusties. Crusties in there. It'll be fine. And that's how you pull apart an electric fuel pump. I don't know what the point of this adventure was, but ooh, look how it came out. I got a hose clamp. Got a hose clamp out of it, and some torque screws that I hate, so I'm not going to use those. And I got some nipple fittings here, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know what the activity of this was. Why am I doing this? I don't know what I'm doing this for. So, I got the BMW running again after I pulled the lid off the carburetor. I'll show you what I found, kind of, sort of. Problem I was having is that I don't think I was getting fuel to the carburetor because it wouldn't run unless I had the choke yanked all the way out, and the carburetor is adjusted right. I thought I had a bad fuel pump, pulled the fuel line off, it pumps really good, but when it sits there and runs, it drains the fuel filter like it's not getting any fuel. So I pulled the carburetor back apart, and this is half my carburetor, this is not my carburetor. What I found was that the float, I believe, was sticking shut, so it wouldn't let any fuel in, if I'm correct on that. So basically I had to switch this, which is your butterfly rod, which these are your butterflies. Basically this is your choke rod. Had a temperature controlled choke. That one has a manual choke on it. So I did that, but when I had the top of the carburetor off, the inside of the carburetor, which is your bowl here, it was just completely filled with gunk. So I'm assuming the carburetor is filled with shit. So what I'm going to do is do a carb suck, which basically you rev the motor up as pretty high, you wind her up, and then you jam a rag on top, and basically just it creates a vacuum and sucks all the garbage and basically through the carburetor and pulls all the garbage out of it. So we're gonna try that, and we're gonna see where it goes. Probably should have revved it up longer. Let's try it again. Just kidding. That should be enough.